Hey guys, my name is Nate, and I'm the Otter Outdoorsman. Um, so it's going to be a quick video. I'm not going to upload this at my normal time or day. I normally upload videos on Mondays, but I'm going to kind of just shoot, edit, and upload this video. So I was tagged by Jonathan Burton, the bearded Burton. Cool guy. Check him out. In a sequence of videos a lot of people have been doing, which is why did I start my YouTube channel? Why did I start YouTube? Well, I'm going to kind of answer that in multiple parts, because I've answered that type of question multiple times throughout different videos. So, I'm going to kind of talk a little bit about the history of me on YouTube, which actually isn't completely my channel. Why I originally started it, and kind of where I'm going with it, and where I'm going with YouTube. Just thoughts, or basically just kind of my thoughts. None of it's like a solid, I am doing this. It's more of just goals. Yes, I hear you, Harry Woodpecker. Sorry. Harry Woodpecker up there is probably going to start harassing me. So, originally with me on YouTube. So, long time ago, galaxy far, far away, probably I want to say back in 2009, maybe? Had to at least be around 2008 to 2010 time. And so when I went to college, there's this thing called the I think it's like the College Movie Fest competition, where students get together, they register for the movie fest, they're given film equipment, and they're basically they're able to go into two different categories, which is either comedy or drama, and they have a week to film it, edit it, and pass it in. Now, with that, we originally did it. I hopped on a project with friends, and we produced that, and I actually ended up posting that to YouTube. I don't know if it's still on YouTube, so I'm not even going to link it. And that kind of started us a little bit on it. I had done some like playing around with cameras before when I was younger with my friends, but this was one of my few times back into actually filming things. I was only really an actor. I think I did a little bit of camera work. Kind of did a mix around of a lot of different things. Fast forward about a year or two. Fast forward a couple years into the future. We entered it, I think, 2 more times. I wasn't involved with our second entry, and I think I was involved with our third entry. A little bit, not too much, but the other thing we did was kind of like Who's Line parties, improv, and I would join them, and originally I would just I'd help with the camera work. I had a cheap camera back then, which actually I think I used a few times for really early on in my channel, but I skipped away from it because it was 720p rather than my 2 main cameras I use now, which is 1080p. Actually, all 3 of my cameras now that are 1080p. So it was a lot of improv stuff, and I kind of originally, I would help with the camera work, and on top of that, I would also occasionally participate in improv. As time went on, the more we did it, the more I stepped away from being an actor in it. Again, I barely showed up as it was in the acting part, and more became production. We stopped doing that after college, really just adulthood. I mean, it started becoming more of a hassle to get everyone together, and I mean, I'm not making any promises. We're thinking about possibly doing it again, but I'm not saying anything because I'm not guaranteeing anything. But if we start doing that again, I will announce it here. It wasn't the same type of content I do here. It wasn't the same type of theme. Here, I try my best to keep my channel family friendly. I rarely swear. I think I've sworn a couple times here and there, but I tend to either bleep it out or prelude it. Which I think a package is here, but so much on hold. It's funny. One of my package of mine came in while I was filming this. It's just a hydration bladder and a pack weight for upcoming trip. So where was I? Oh yeah, so it wasn't as themed. Like on here I try and keep it family friendly. Occasionally some lower level swears have come out, and I've tried to keep them off this channel because my philosophy is if I want everyone to be able to watch, I want to be able to watch it with their kids if you so choose. This channel that me and my friends had wasn't like that. We only ever hit, I think, about 50 subs, and I've been kind of putting it. We're rude, we're crude. I mean, it's not wasn't the type of stuff you would watch if you got offended easily. But I always took a production manager's point. Sorry about that. I keep getting interrupted. So yeah, it wasn't as family friendly. Probably, if we ever pick it back up, it probably won't be family friendly again. But it is at times funny. Then fast forward to about a year and a half ago. Yeah, maybe a little bit more. When I started this channel, I always liked the production side of it. I always liked filming, and one of my main drives was, at the time when I started this, I was unemployed, and I wanted to share videos with my friends. I wanted to share my skills, share my practice and stuff like that, specifically with people like Mark over at Eat Carbs, good buddy of mine. You can go back and forth on YouTube or on Facebook. He's always been a big supporter of mine, and I always support him. A couple other friends. So I needed to show my skills, and I kind of started off with a point and shoot I had, and the skills I kind of just showed off my skills and showed off my adventures. That's really why I started, was to share my process and everything. As time went on, things started to change. I started doing a little bit more teaching on it. I did more adventures, made more friends. Later down the line, I met Malcolm. Hold on one second. while I've been filming this, I keep getting interrupted. First package, then my mother. Say hi.
Hi.
But anyways, so when I started this channel, it was originally to share, as I said, and I started, as I said, I met Malcolm. We started camping together, and my channel became more of teaching, sharing information I'd found in my research, and kind of going on my adventures. It became less and less over time me learning skills, just because either I started losing time to work on my skills or film them, or I mean, that isn't what I wanted to film anymore. Things change. And now it's mostly just teaching and adventures, and sometimes sharing different things. Going forward, I want to do more kind of like either adventures or kind of showing off things. Whether it be like I do want to continue doing some recipes. I have a couple planned for the future that I do plan on filming, because I do enjoy making them, one of which will actually have my mother in it, where she's going to guest host it for me, and I'm just going to be the peon right next to her. But also, I'll probably end up doing more. There's other projects I want to do outside of my channel that I've kind of been working on, which doesn't mean my channel will go away, because it's always going to be kind of my vlog style channel, where I do my own thing. But I want to do other projects where I'm doing more production, because I'm a crappy writer when it comes to writing videos, and I'm better at the production side of it. That's kind of where most of my interests lie. So that's kind of where I plan on going with it. But yeah, the ultimate question of why to start my channel was just to share, bring you along on my adventure. So yeah, thank you, Jonathan, for tagging me on this. I think most of the people I would tag for this question have already been tagged. I think the only one I haven't seen so far is Mark from Scouting Free from Germany, and I know you watch my videos, Mark, so if no one's tagged you already, tagging you now. If I think of anyone else, I'll put it down in the description, but yeah. As always, if you have any questions, feel free to ask. You know, to get a hold of me, either my email and my Facebook page are down below. Always feel best way to do is go on my channel's Facebook page and message me. Best place to get a hold of me. So yeah, if you have any questions, feel free to reach out. And my name is Nate. I'm the Otter Outdoorsman, and you have a good day.